2 years ago, Justin and I were barely making it, and we just had nowhere else to turn. There was nothing else to try. So we decided to separate. You know, we kind of gave up like everybody else does. We got really, really tired and exhausted and didn't want to put the kids through all that. So we didn't know where else to turn. And then I was on the internet one night, and I had, of course, been looking at sites trying to find help, and Mort Fertel came down, and it kept coming at me every day. It was like an email sent to me every day. And I finally, after about a month, I went to Justin and I said, honey, you want to try this? I mean, and at that point he was not really willing to want to do anything.
I just thought I was being controlled. I thought I was being manipulated, and I thought I was doing everything that everybody else wanted me to do.
Well, for me, it was the opposite. I didn't see myself as controlling and dominating. I'm just a proactive type person, and that's okay. I guess he felt a sense of he was suffocating. I didn't know Justin was feeling like that. Had no idea. When it began to be a problem, and there were battles, and we were fighting back and forth.
I still don't think you knew until the day I said, boom,
yeah.
I've had it.
It was a total surprise to me for him to say, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, you don't want to do what? I mean, we're just working at a marriage like we're supposed to, the commitment.
And I said, if this is what marriage is supposed to be, I don't want any part of it.
So when we learned that we were just making a dead investment, I kind of understood. I stepped back and said, well, you know, we haven't been going anywhere with this. And I was hurt. I felt rejected. I felt like, how can you do this to our family and just bail out on us?
You know, I said, I want out. And she said, don't you love me? And I said, yes, but not enough to do this anymore. And she said, well, what was wrong? She asked me what was wrong. And it was like the dam broke, and all of this, you know, stuff poured out for about 15 minutes. And after I was done and out of breath and feeling rather cleansed and proud of myself for finally letting her have it, I had finally let Jan have it. She looked at me and she said, I've never heard this before. I didn't know any of this was going on.
And I hadn't. So, Mort taught us in the very beginning to stop the battles.
Mm-hmm.
The battles. In the very beginning, I don't know how. I mean, just listening to Mort and just having someone to lean on that we trusted, I guess gave us a way out from fighting with each other. We stopped the battles. We were able to heal, to get energy.
Yeah, Mort showed us that we could stop the battles. You know, when Jan said, here, let's try this program, you know, my first thought was, oh great, another program, how much does this cost?
Yes, yes.
But,
it's amazing,
yeah.
It's amazing that we have had so much help over the internet. I mean, it's wonderful. His program that you can take over the internet is just awesome, because when it first started coming down, like I said, the emails every day, I finally said, okay, you know, and I was just so non-trusting. I was like, here we go again, you know, and then so I said, if this one doesn't work, I'm done. I'm done. I mean, what else can we do for ourselves? So we've done all the stuff everybody says. We've prayed, we've called counselors, and here's another one. But yet he's on the internet, you know. It worked. It absolutely worked.
It was, and I think the one of the other things I found different about Mort's program is that it's just the structure of it. It's just the, you know, the fact that it does come down off of the internet, and you know, there's reading material that and work material that you download and that you can have in your hand, and then there's you know, the way that he does his the group sessions. I can't remember what his name for them is, but where everybody calls in.
Teleconferences.
The teleconferences. That's right. When he conducts the teleconferences, and just kind of sets the tone for a discussion,
and we're in our home.
And we're in the comfort of our home. But you know, another thing that I found that helped in my healing, you know, anyway, is the fact that I was able to hear other people and know that and that I wasn't alone in feeling controlled, and that you know, Jan wasn't alone in feeling suddenly shut out, and I think that really helped. That really helped to give us the strength to go on another day and another week, you know, and yeah. So I really think the structure of the marriage fitness program was unique and very interesting, and was at least able to keep my interest when I thought that I wasn't interested anymore.
Mort, you know, if it was not for Mort, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, we would not be here now. I know in my heart that my marriage would not be here, and my children are very, very proud of Mort and proud of Mom and Dad for sticking with this program, and they are very much a part of our family, of course, and so without Mort, I don't know how I would have gone.
I think Mort is a swell guy. The man is he's obviously passionate about what he believes and about what he believes and what he teaches, and you can tell he devotes so much of himself to it, and
we just appreciate that so much.
Yeah, and we do appreciate that because that kind of passion is something that's not it's just not available too much anymore. But Mort's the kind of guy that I think is swell enough that if he had more time, I'd like to have a cigar with him.
Yes, and he also is talked about more in our hair salon, both of Justin and our hair stylist, and we talk more about Mort Fertel than we do anything in the salon, because we see a lot of people and we've put them in touch with Mort, and hopefully we and Turner's trying to save other marriages as well. I don't think he could be any better than he is. He's great. The advice he's got is definitely based on experience and what he has dealt with and others that he's seen deal with, and his advice is great. Just follow it. I'd say trust in him from the very beginning. Get on his site. Take the program, and what do you have to lose anyway, right? You've got this big family, your marriage. I just say trust him.